Hello everyone, Brooklyn here with another commentary video. This time I'm going to be analyzing the Model 10 shotgun, and it's going to be a killer 30 and 5 TDM match here, and I'm going to be utilizing the map, the environment, and simply outmaneuvering and outthinking my opponents here, taking out my first opponent, and it's going to be a blast because I'm the type of person who likes to use every single type of gun in the game because it's there for a reason. So why not? You know, some people try to say, oh, if you use a shotgun, you know, it's overpowered, or you know, you're a noob or whatever. If you use a shotgun and that's the only weapon that you use in the game, then yes, you have a very low skill gap, and you know, there's not much that you can do. But when you can utilize different types of weapons into your gameplay, then it really ups the flavor of the game. And in this match, and in this game I should say, you know, shotguns were a primary brutality on the battlefield. Not to mention, if you can use them in the right fashion, sometimes you'll see that I'll alternate between shooting from the hip and aiming down sights in the same motion, because sometimes you'll just need that extra quick improvement in your accuracy. Here you'll see that I don't open the gate and I let my opponent just simply get right in my line of sight. So one thing I really do want to talk about, with any weapon that you're using, you want to have proper momentum. You want to know where you're going to be engaging your next opponent from. For example, right there is the right time for me to engage him, as he was not even aware that I was there. So you're going to see real quick that I'm going to hide out after taking a shot from a sniper and just trying to keep my spree alive. Especially when you're playing TDM, you want to keep your KD in mind, because your KD is so important and you want to try to keep your deaths as low as possible. So slowing down at times really helps you think and maneuver around the map better. A lot of players like to gravitate to the same area of the map, and that's alright if it works out for you. But if you want to improve and keep on adapting to different situations, then the best thing to do is learn the whole map in its entirety, and you know, not stick to the same tactics. If you have one tactic that really works for you and you want to stretch it out and make it your main go-to, that's fine, but you always need a plan B, a plan C, plan D, plan E. You always need something else. Here I get distracted trying to take the sentry unit out. I should have just gave up after, you know, right here, but I just tried to keep on going, and I decided to go to the left, and by then it was too late. Meleeing, staggering the opponent was not enough. I should have meleeed twice, but honestly I should have just shot first time, because he was just so close to me, and that death could have been easily avoided. If some of you are not too familiar with how my videos go, the kill streaks tend to always start off really good and then get even better as the match goes on. Towards the end, as the opponents are staggering to try to get the last kills, I mostly catch a lot of them off guard. And the shotgun, to me, I don't use it as often. I only have about 360 kills roughly with the Model 10. I try to use the Scout class a lot more often and the Assault class, but the Model 10 is an outstanding and powerful close combat weapon. It's just, as you guys can see, if you're able to dip and dodge in between your surroundings and your buildings, and you're able to make your opponent miss while you're in a firefight, it really greatly increases your damage output, because you only need one shell while they need at least 3 to 4 bullets to take you out. So the time to kill difference is greatly different. As you guys can see, a quick double kill right here, and just with the shotguns, you just have to keep your momentum always going forward, at the same time knowing when to slow down and use your cover as your best defense, because honestly the shotguns are the most offensive weapon, so you really have no defense. So you have to use your surroundings as your defense, and just always know, you know, when to put your gas mask on, for example, as right there, because it would have dipped my health very low, and knowing who to engage and when to engage, slightly dodging that shot right there. But sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you don't. You know, sometimes I've seen a lot of people use shotguns and they just aren't really successful with them, but you just have to practice, and practice makes perfect and everything. And right now my KD isn't the best. It's at 1.65, and I'm slowly increasing it. You know, I've been playing a lot of hardcore lately, and I'm probably going to bring some hardcore gameplay to you guys. And I really enjoy the commentary side of, you know, blowing this guy's brains out and showing it, and just commentating on the weapons. And I'm really going to keep doing this for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed, especially playing TDM. It's such a blast because it's always action packed, and if you're able to, you know, maneuver yourself really well on a small map and outthink your opponents, it's really fun, especially when you have some teammates and people on the comms that are communicating at all times. Conquest is very fun too, and I will be bringing some of that, but I feel like it takes too long, and I can play a lot more matches and refine my KD in TDM a lot easier. With time comes great power. I take that from with great power comes great responsibility. I just twisted it around a little bit because, you know, with practice you can have the most insane kill streaks of all time with any weapon, as long as you know, dedicate yourself to position, to making sure you pick off the targets you need to pick off first, and keeping in mind that your environment is your best friend, and knowing your ammunition, knowing how much you can engage. If you're running with the BAR, you know you can't fight more than 3 people at the same time because you have a 20-round magazine, so you need to have a sidearm that is capable of handling, you know, someone, a third person or a fourth person in quick succession. Here I try to get a little fancy and kill that person with the Howdah pistol. Did not work in whatsoever, so then I get taken out because I was weak. So now I had to start over and quickly taking this guy out by jumping in front of him. Using your reflexes is also important when you have a shotgun, because like I said before, you have one slug to take someone out, so if the quicker you take them out, the quicker you can take someone else out. That's common logic and common sense. So most of this stuff you might have heard before, most of this stuff, you know, might sound new to you. You know, it depends on who's talking, and as you guys can see, they're using the spear down and then taking those guys out in quick succession. Those guys had no idea, and they had no map awareness or anything. I love fighting against people like that, but at the same time, sometimes it becomes too easy, and I need a bigger challenge. And going to hardcore is a bigger challenge because you definitely die quicker, and you have to be more attentive to your life, as if you actually want to, you know, have a good gameplay experience. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and this commentary. I hope you guys enjoyed the shotgun outlook on Battlefield 1, and stay tuned because I definitely have a lot more footage saved up and a lot more free time coming up to make more videos. And I really want to reach this 1,000 milestone, and I want to dedicate myself to my channel more. I hope you guys enjoy. Please subscribe if you're new, and if you made it this far, I congratulate you and I appreciate you so much. You deserve to subscribe. You deserve to be part of this wonderful unit and a victory. As always, 30-5. Stay loyal to your tactics and you will see your KD improve. Thank you very much, everyone.